welcome back to Invisible Shadows. Now we're going to encounter one of my favorite parts in the game, something that I actually designed to make it seem more like a horror game. What is that? My god, it's enormous. Probably spelled enormous wrong. It looks like it's also the end of the line here. If there isn't anything useful inside, we're gonna have to turn around. Well, it looks better. Well, it looks like we better look inside then. I really hope we didn't waste our time coming down this path. So, if you try to go in the door, damn it, it's locked up tight. It looks like the locks are really rusty. Maybe I can break them if I got a pipe or a crowbar. Now, unfortunately, the only item I have is a bronze key, a typical key. So, I guess we could look around. You go to the end over here. You see that last tile looks a little different. This ground is a lot softer than the ground behind it. It marks my footprints, too. I suddenly have the urge to write on it. Unfortunately, you need to know the specific code. Otherwise, Sam just says writing in grass is fun. Now, you can't slip behind either, so I guess we'd only have one other option. It's to go check out the other end. But, my god. Peva, it's the Book of Lost Souls. The what? No, Imp destroyed it. It was completely turned to ash. Someone mind telling me what's going on? Before I got to Omegadev, I found a book in the forest called the Book of Lost Souls. I showed it to Peva, Des, and Light. None of us could read it, and Imp disposed of it using a code. But it's the same copy. I could tell it has the same black smudge on the label. I guess just grab it, and then we'll show it to Des when we get a chance to. Book of Lost Souls. In the inventory, the Book of Lost Souls is also unusable. In fact, I don't think any of the items in this game are usable, but it's all in some language you cannot read. Ominous. However, go over here. Event time. Yep, more Russian. The slab is cracked and damaged, but I'll see what I can translate. First it says there's a 3-digit number. The middle number is 5 more than the one on the right, and the number on the left is 8 less than the middle one. But what is the number for anyway? Okay, so if you haven't figured it out, you have to write the answer to this riddle in the grass on the left end of the mansion. So the easiest way to do this is actually to just look at it and not even use paper pencil. The third line says, and the number on the left is 8 less than the middle one. It's 1 digit, so that means the number on the left definitely has to be 1, and the number in the middle definitely has to be a 9. The middle number is 5 more than the one on the right. Then you just have to subtract 5 from 9, and you get 4, so that means it's 194. Simple, right? See, I can still read it again if I need to. But I know the answer, 194. So I can dash right over to the grass and have some fun writing in it. I just go 194. Then earthquake. And a cavern opens. That was weird. Now I'm pretty sure we just have more super ogres in here. Yep, more super ogres. But we also conveniently have some well-placed snares. And I got killed. This place is actually kind of difficult since it's so small. This head shaft. Now remember, autosave is awesome, so I can just hit resume and resume right here. I can just dart through with the music not playing due to that annoying glitch. And zoom right in. See, the background music still plays, but for some reason the music of the Mansion of Lost Souls won't work. Anyway, yeah, this is a pretty basic room. We have 1 splatter of blood on the ground, 2 on the wall. And then some weird, I think those are tree trunks. Then we have some piles of metal and some wood that conveniently allow us only to go here. Also, if you listen carefully, there's a sound in the background. Can you hear it? Kind of creepy. Old pipe. See, there's also a moaning in the regular Forest of Lost Souls, but this may be just what I need to break that old rusty lock. Now I have to find my way back out. Head shaft 2. I can almost make it. Yeah! Success, kid! Now I can break into the mansion. Come on. Great job. Now we can go inside and see if we can find anything. Now, it's a pretty basic layout here. There's 3 ways to go. This room up here has a piano and a weird orange ball. The orange ball is literally nothing more than a stop point. It's moist and wet. Wonderful. Now, our players are stupid and they're not just going to crawl over it, so we go to the piano. The keys on the piano all have numbers on them. Maybe pushing them at some time, at the same time, will trigger something. I'll try putting a regular chord. Now, of course, it's another puzzle, so you have to get the right numbers. So then you wonder, well, you have to figure out the numbers, so you have to talk to this sign, left first room, right second room. Well, that means we should probably go to left room. Now we have a new type of monster again. We have Reapers. They're really fast, but they only move 1 cell at a time. There's all these papers lining the wall. Nothing here is useful. Nothing here is useful. I actually got inspired by this, by the Vermilion gym in the original Pokemon games where you had to go to each trash can. It's not that hard. You don't have to get 2 in a row right though. You just have to find the right one. And of course there's snares. If the Reapers get you, they just kill you just like all the other monsters. They're actually not that tough to avoid. The Super Ogres are actually tougher. And remember, while an event is processing, they won't kill you because you're too busy. Nothing here is useful. Nothing here is useful. Nothing here is useful. The ages of a father and a son add up to 66. The father's age is the son's age reverse. The son is older than 16. How old is the father? Now, since the father and the son have reversed ages, that means like if one was 10, the other would be 1. I mean, that's a bad example. So like if one was 30, the other would be 3. That's a good example. So the ages add up to 66. So that means you got to think, what would work? Since I already know the answer, I'm not going to work it out. So, I mean, if you're playing along with me, which I really doubt you are, then go ahead and just pause this video before I say it. I'm going to say it now. So pause it. Okay, the answer is 24 and 46. 24 and 46 both add up to 66, and they're reversed ages. So, 24 and 46, the son is older, so you have to see how old the father is. So you're going to say 46, since the father is obviously older. So now we just have to work our way back over. And we have to remember 46 was the answer. So now we can go into the piano room. And we can go 46. I did it wrong, didn't I? 24. Oh, it's 42 and 24. Derp. 42. Something inside the piano clicked. Maybe if I do another chord, it will click again. Or better yet, something will happen. Unfortunately, you need to do one more puzzle. So obviously we have to go this way. This one is pretty tough, but you basically can go over here, bounce into this area, and there's a pentagram on the ground. Did I trigger the correct switch? Well, I'll say I did, but then I'll say no I didn't. This place is filled with Reapers and a couple snares. The goal is to use that pentagram to teleport out. Now if you go this way, the wall is lined with these switches. Unfortunately, only one of them is the right one, and you could individually try them, but the easier way is just to do the math problem. There's another puzzle. So I'll walk you through on how to do this one. An ant carries 12 seeds a day. How much will it carry in 489 days if for one day each it carries 14, 15, and 16 seeds instead of 12? Now, what is the last digit of its number? Then select the given switch from the wall. So I'm just going to pop open my Windows calculator, my handy Windows calculator. So an ant carries 12 seeds a day. How many will it carry for 408 days if for each day it carries 14, 15, and 16 seeds instead of 12? So that means we have to subtract 3 off that, so 486. So we're going to multiply that by 486. Then for each of those days it carried 14, 15, and 16. So we just have to add 14, 15, and 16. Then we get 5, 8, 7, 7. That's how many seeds that we carry. It asks for this number here, 7. So we just remember 7. And we have to get it from the left of the wall, it said. So we go up here, and from the left, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we push this switch, the button goes down, makes a little click noise. We work our way back over. And now, if we step on this pentagram without getting caught, did I trigger the correct switch? Teleport. So that's a good ending point for this video. I'll see you on the next one.